Hi guys, welcome back to the Quest Finders. Oh my goodness, what an incredible week. So, I felt like we should keep the update going. I know I did a whole update about what's been happening lately because I wasn't shooting or doing videos, but I want to keep this going. Today, we're going to catch up about what my week has been about. This week, I've been working with my church through the discipleship program I'm a part of called Roots. We were working towards doing the first in person event for the ladies. And that event happened today. It was an incredible time working with these amazing ladies and picking up new skills to implement in my business. And I'm really excited about the relationships that we have formed and started and the journey that we are about to embark on. It's like today we unlocked something. We unlocked something. I'm just thinking, wow, God, what is happening? I'm in awe. Seeing God's hand in everything we've done. We've been praying for this event, and I wasn't able to make some of the prayer calls that were happening in the week, but I did join quite a few. On Friday, we were on call, and then we were just praying, and something happened. And up to now, I feel like I'm buzzing, and I have just carried that with me to today in the event, and just totally fully being myself in that experience. I mean, I even got us dancing. And the next thing I'm choreographing people, they were all dancing together. And it was so good. And talking about how it all went afterwards was incredible. So what I've learned working with these amazing women is that oftentimes I used to feel like I had to be different people in different settings. I had to be a different person at church, a different person at home. I had to be a different person at work. But the moment I confronted who I am, when I went on a journey to really quite understand who I really am and actually stepped out in pursuit of my mission because I understood who I am and whose I am, I've just been seeing my life getting aligned. When you see me doing my in-person events with my business for Flourish, I'm the same person that you're going to see at my work when I'm helping organizing the events there. I'm the same person that you're going to see with my church ladies, helping put the events together. I've got other people collaborating, but I am seeing myself in alignment of who I really am. And I want to share that gift with the world. I am a true believer in how you do anything is how you do everything. If you're struggling with your identity and being different people in different settings because you haven't locked in what's happening, maybe you want to join us. We have created a different section where we're really going to be confronting those barriers and those walls to really get to the core of who you are. And that's just one part of the framework that we're going to be using. The framework we're going to be using is going to help connect you back to your source. So when you know where you come from, then you're going to understand who you are and you're going to start standing firm on your identity. You're not going to look at your bank account and make decisions. You're going to look at, okay, what is God's vision for my life? What does God say about me? Right? We're talking about Jeremiah 29:11 when God says, before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. Let that sink in. I've been working with my sister-in-law. We've been building the business, and I'm really seeing these things, and they're beginning to make sense to me. God didn't build us to be failures. We were built for success. Success is encoded in us. I was having a conversation with my husband this week. I was watching a video by Dr. Miles Monroe, the late Dr. Miles Monroe. It was talking about success, how success is encoded in us because success is in laws and God works with laws. He operates with laws, and his laws, you'll find them in the manual that we came with, which is the Bible. Talking to my husband about this, he shared some interesting things that I asked for his permission to share them with you guys. And some of the things that he shared with me was, I honestly believe that I'm successful through all seasons of my life. It doesn't matter what's happening. I believe I'm successful. I might be working towards making things work, but never for a second do I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm a successful person. That's what my husband said. And then he said, I look around and I look at myself, my life, and I feel so grateful. I see the work happening. And I know this is not from my power. I'm not doing this alone. And in his words, he said, I feel like there is forces around me that are there to help push me where I need to get. I don't think anything in my life right now is by coincidence. I believe forces have been placed around my life to help me. I told him I'm writing notes, and with your permission, I want to share this when I do my weekly video for my YouTube channel, because I want to share this because it's going in line with what I've been studying in this past week in preparation for this video. I also told him that there's this book that I read, I think it was last month, and it's called The War of Arts. I know there's a book on the art of war, but this one is called The War of Arts. And then he talks about these invisible forces that are actually there for your success and they're rooting for you. I honestly believe Jesus literally said it. He's going to leave the Holy Spirit to be our help, our aid. We are never alone. We're never walking alone. So when we understand these principles that are governed and that have been put in place by God, we will know failure is not an option. We have success coded with us, but we have a world telling us what we cannot do, who we should be. We take in that noise, people's opinions. If we take it a step back, understanding who we are, our identity, our source is, what is our potential, what is our mission, what are we here to do? We are all here to do something. When people ask me about businesses, when people are talking like, I know, when I started business, but I don't know where to start. One thing I always ask them is, what comes naturally to you that you began to take for granted? What is it that comes naturally to you? How about you pursue that? Look at it like do an exercise. And I think some friends will tell you this. I did this exercise through them where I asked them to give me 3 things they thought I was good at. What do you think I'm good at? Success is predictable. But guess what? Failure is also predictable. We are where we are through some of the decisions that we've made. And some of the decisions that we've made have led to our success or to our failure. And we see that. Maybe we can explore this topic a little bit more. Let me know in the comments if you want us to explore this topic a bit more. There's a reason we're here. If you want us to start unpacking how you've been letting the world define you, I'm talking about your family or close friends, people that define you and tell you what you can and cannot do. Join us. We started a new group through the Unshakeable You program with my sister-in-law, where we are doing the inner work to set you apart. You're not going to let your outside circumstances define you anymore. You're not going to let what is happening elsewhere define you anymore. You're going to step into who you are meant to be. If that is something of interest to you, let me know. I'm also going to put my WhatsApp number in the description box. Let me know. Get in touch with me. I'll add you to the group, and then let's get you started from there. But I hope you guys are going to have a good week coming ahead. And I'm going to give you a bit more updates as we go. And this week, I'm going to be preparing to go to Belgium. We're going on a road trip to Belgium with my husband and friends to watch Formula One. I love Formula One, by the way. Maybe next week is going to be about Formula One, and then we can always pick up where we left off on this topic. But honestly, success is in our DNA because of whose we are. With that in mind, I'm going to leave you guys.